2, 1.
Good after morning or good morning to everyone. That's our April 16th New York State Bridge Authority meeting. It's the first time we're trying this through a video conferencing, so there might be a couple quirks here and there, but I'm sure we'll get through it. We have a meeting or to adopt the regular board minutes of the March 19th, 2020, please.
So moved.
Make a motion.
I'll move it.
So moved. Second.
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 All in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay, our regular business would be our,
Let's take attendance just so the record will show that all of you are here.
alrighty. Actually, everybody announce themselves, please. Go into my, Rod, you go first.
Okay, Rod Dressel here.
Harry Stanton here.
Diane Jablonski here.
Roger Higgins here.
Carl, you there, Carl?
Carl Whitbeck.
Tara?
Tara Sullivan is here.
And Richard Gerantine, Chairman, is here. Anyone we missed? If not, let's start our meeting, please. Our first would be our payroll service provider contract.
Good morning. I have two items under administration on the agenda. The first one is to renew our current agreement with our payroll service provider. Back in April of 2019, the board awarded a 5-year agreement that is executed in 5 one-year terms, renewable each year. And so we're asking authorization to go ahead and reauthorize this agreement effective April 1st with estimated costs not to exceed $20,000 with our payroll provider GTM Payroll Services out of Clifton Park, New York.
So moved.
Second.
Second, please. Any discussion? If not, all in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. The second item I have is a renewal of our occupational health services agreement with the workplace at Mid-Hudson Regional Hospital of Westchester Medical Center in Poughkeepsie. Back in 2018, the board awarded an agreement with renewable, 3 one-year renewable terms. And this is effective on, renews on May 1st of 2020. These services are what we utilize for our random drug testing, our annual employee physicals for our laborers. And it's billed to us, invoiced basically on time and materials as they perform these services. So we're asking that we reauthorize effective May 1st with a not to exceed amount of $45,000.
So moved.
Second,
Second.
questions? If not, all in favor, say aye.
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 Thank you, Robert.
Thank you.
Next, Jeff.
Good morning. First up, we have our first quarter 2020 accident report. You'll notice that particularly at Newburgh, there was a substantial reduction in accidents, most probably due to the decrease in traffic with the COVID quarantines and whatnot. We have reviewed all the accidents, and as far as we can tell, they're all related to driver errors or distractions.
Any questions for Jeff?
No, sir.
All righty. We don't have to
And-
take
and-
any action, do we?
Next up, we have the jobs in progress. Piasecki's working on the South Span Newburgh pedestrian repairs. They're currently going on. That project should finish up by the end of summer or so. And then we're out to bid with the Mid-Hudson Bridge curb and railing project. and also out to bid with the redecking project. The Mid-Hudson project's due for bids the end of the month. And then Newburgh, currently the bids are due on May 6th. We've had
Move
a
to
lot,
accept the,
we have had some concern with the bid process from contractors requesting extensions of time. We're looking at that now, and we have extended the Mid-Hudson bid a couple weeks, and we're looking at the Newburgh project also. We definitely, though, want to try to keep that coming in before the next board meeting.
move to accept the jobs in progress report.
Second, please.
Move, second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, thank you. Brian?
Okay, good morning. The first up of my 3 items is the monthly investment report. There were 6 investments, all of a routine nature, largely, or the most of them before. We saw some of the market impacts of the last few weeks. All of the investments are reflected in the investment inventory. Currently, the maintenance reserve fund, as of month end, reflects a balance of 56 million. Investment income and yield dropped a little bit in the month of February to 1.91%.
Any questions? Someone move it, please.
Move to accept the investment report.
Second, please.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Next up is a request for authorization to begin the expansion of tolls by mail under the MOU with the Thruway Authority. The authority has asked NYSBA to go back and discuss and develop with the contractor for the customer service center an estimate as to what the cost would be to provide the capability to perform tolls by mail in that environment. And the cost came back at a proposal of $1,518,156. This is to be paid out in payments with a notice to proceed initial payment of $178,265 beginning in May.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Second, please.
Uh,
Any questions?
A second. Got that? All right. You know, in view, I guess we're going to be talking about, seems to me in the situation we're in, if some of this ought not to be tabled, but I know it's all tangled up in the toll increase and so forth. But Brian, can you shed any information a little bit more why we will continue on this?
Well, this particular item is to go and allow for a lead time ahead of any transition to tolls by mail. This is a preparatory step associated with the implementation. And, you know, obviously there is a certain lead time to begin expanding upon that capability when, you know, we're noticed to proceed with a rough start of Q1 2020 is in May. It's not something that we can turn on right away. And with this step, it doesn't obligate us to do anything other than to continue to develop the capability.
Okay.
Rod, any other questions?
Nope.
No, if not, all in favor, say aye.
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 Okay, last up is the quarterly accident report. It's provided only for information purposes, no actions required by the board. There were 51 accidents on authority facilities in the first quarter of 2020 as compared to 92 in the previous year. I believe Jeff had already spoke about this in his item where he analyzed the accidents. With that, I have no further items.
Any questions regarding the accident report? If not, thank you, Brian. No information technology. How about bridge operations?
This is Bob again. I'm standing in for Director of Toll Operations, Frank Pavlin, for his agenda item this morning. which is a request to reimburse the New York State Thruway Authority for the fourth quarter transaction processing at the Customer Service Center for EasyPass, fourth quarter of 2019. And the amount of the invoice for those transactions is $997,996.94. He and the toll audit manager have reviewed the invoice and the detail behind it, and are requesting to go ahead and pay that invoice.
So
So
moved.
moved.
Second, please.
Second.
Check.
Questions?
Second.
Questions? If not, all in favor, say aye.
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 Thank you,
Thank you.
Bob.
Thanks.
Next, Tara, reports to the board, please.
Thank you, Chairman. First up is the Acting Executive Director report, and there is nothing to report. After that, we have the March 2020 Traffic and Revenue Analysis Cash and EasyPass comparison. And the upshot of that is that we are below last year's receipts with a decrease of 3.91%. In regards to our March 2020 EasyPass sales analysis, we saw an increase of 6.3%. And finally, I have Kathy Burke's Historic Bridges of the Hudson Valley monthly report for March 2020. She's itemized both of her bank accounts, income and expenses, and she gives you some detailed reporting on her projects. And that's all I have to report, Chairman.
Any questions for Tara, please?
Let me, just one thing on the EasyPass sales. I think we should take, I hate to say the words, take advantage of the current situation, but find some nice way to remind people that EasyPass can save your life.
Well, one thing we're doing right now, Commissioner, is we have our VMS signs, and we bought and installed giant banners explaining in very few words that EasyPass is the safe way to pay
Very
your
good.
toll.
Very good.
Commissioner, Commissioner, it should be noted also that even despite reductions in traffic, EasyPass sales are actually up.
That's,
So people are taking advantage of it.
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, this should point out that literally, EasyPass can save your life.
yeah, yeah. We're asking people to please buy EasyPass,
Mm-hmm.
and if they have to use cash, to please bring exact change.
I noticed a number, I was starting the papers the other day about numbers chains are beginning to refuse to accept cash.
Yeah, it's true.
Mhm.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Mhm.
If not, no presentations to the board. Any old business? New business? We will be going to attorney-client discussion. There'll be no action taken, so we will not be coming out of the meeting. Anything else at this point? If not, a motion to adjourn, please.
So
Move
moved.
to adjourn.
Second.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Our next meeting will be May 21st, 3 p.m. Hopefully it'll be at headquarters, but we will notify everybody. Thank you very much. Have a nice day and be safe.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.